Hello, my name is John Dewey Carlton III, and today I'm going to share my cultural makeup and what has influenced my relationship with those around me. I was born in Arkansas in 1974. Born in a middle-class family, both of my parents were Caucasian. I was raised Southern Baptist in a very small church that had about 30 members. I began my elementary school career at North Heights Elementary School. I went there for kindergarten and first grade. This school was only about 2 blocks away from my home and was predominantly Caucasian. My introduction to race came about that same time. In the early 1980s, public school desegregation was happening all around the South, and this was happening in Arkansas as I was attending public school in elementary. For second grade, with the desegregation policies, I was bused to Redwood Elementary School, which was about 30 miles away. My parents made the decision to move me to a private Baptist school, less about race reasons, more about the distance, having to travel 30 miles one way each morning and then 30 miles one way each afternoon to come home. They felt like it was offered too many opportunities for danger and wanted me to be closer to home. The opportunity was also there for my mother to work at the school, at the private school, so that would help with the costs. So what's so different? My first realization that people were different than from me. I began to ask questions and, why was I going to a new school? I was in second grade and I didn't understand why I had to go to a new school. So my parents did a pretty good job explaining to me that it was in order to make it more equal for people who were different from me, and that would have been African Americans and me as a white person. I had previously had limited interaction with non-white people. Arkansas, at least central Arkansas, in the late 1970s and early 1980s, in my neighborhood was predominantly white. But the positive part about this is that it sparked my interest in American history at a very young age. Asking those questions of my parents and them explaining to me what desegregation meant and why the government was attempting to make those policies to improve the lives of everyone really sparked my interest in American history, and it led to my interest in the American Civil War and in the Civil Rights Movement. So moving on to high school, my high school experience was a very diverse experience. We were very close to Little Rock Air Force Base, which afforded the opportunity to have people from all around the world in a very close-knit community. A diverse population, and I quickly came to interact and respect with others that were quite often very different from me. And to be honest, you know how high school is. Kids are always going to parties and things like that, and they weren't segregated parties. Most of the parties from my high school included people from all different genres, whether you be into country music or hard rock music, or you were black or white. All of our parties were pretty much a conglomeration of people from all different walks of life. But one of the very most important influences on me was my Air Force career. The Air Force does not tolerate discrimination in any way, shape, or form. We get training on it annually, and it is simply just not tolerated. The idea is that we have to complete the mission at all costs. There simply is no time for disagreements over something petty like differences in religion or race or culture. It encourages and demands interaction with teamwork between all members. As I said, completing the mission is the only thing that matters. And this helped me learn to accept differences and use them as strengths to add to the team. I learned in my Air Force career that people from all different walks of life have many different attributes and strengths and weaknesses that they can add, and you learn very quickly to take those and use them to the benefit of the team and the mission. So this is a photo of my Air Force team. I was a medic in the Air Force, and this is from around 2006. In this photo, we have male, female, black, white, heterosexual, homosexual, Catholic, Baptist, Muslim, Buddhist, married, single, short, tall, heavy, thin, young, middle-aged. Just to name a few. People from all walks of life, from all over the country, and a few of them from different parts of the world. So how does this connect to my teaching? I can easily connect and relate with any type of student. Foreign exchange students, those from small cities, big cities, rural areas, anything. More than likely I've had access and exposure to that type of person from my Air Force experience and my Air Force career. It helps me be sensitive to the needs and desires of people from different race, religion, ethnicities, cultures, etc. Anything that can make a person different, I've probably had experience with, or at least have had some experience with connecting with people that are different than I am. This influences my own students to also be tolerant and understand those that are different than themselves. Thanks for watching.